All right, Alan. So the live is working.
Someone has got so much noise. Who is it?
Say that again?
But he has like staticky noise.
Yeah, someone has a noise. Who is it? Like a kind of sound.
Yeah, I can hear it too. It's a hissing sound. Okay, I think it stopped now, right, Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, please. This is not the room. Please go to. Okay.
So
Let's
Alan,
go to the room that we have.
Alan, this is going to be the overflow, just in case. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Yep. Set up the rooms, Eric. When you get done with that.
Yeah, we're going to play the video first and then do the translation.
Okay. Yep.
Can I just do the announcement for a second, because people are already asking, they're getting like nervous about the translation
Yeah.
in Spanish.
I think we just do the translation already, Eric. Just put them in the translation rooms. Can you do the announcement?
Yeah, sure. Bueno, muy buenas tardes a todos. ¿Cómo estáis esta tarde? Espero que todos súper bien. O buenos días, dependiendo del lugar en el que estéis. Recordar que vamos a tener traducción simultánea. Abajo a la derecha tenéis los 3 puntitos donde podéis darle a traducción. Y allí en la bandera de España podréis escuchar absolutamente todo traducido simultáneamente al español, y la bandera francesa para el idioma vietnamita.
Ok, xin chào tất cả các anh chị. Hôm nay là mình có một cái buổi huấn luyện FST, cho nên là các anh chị có thể nghe được tiếng Việt. Hôm nay mình sẽ có một cái người trình bày đặc biệt, đó là Stephen Hilgard. Anh chị nào mà muốn nghe được tiếng Việt có thể bấm vào cái chữ More và sau đó là chọn cái lá cờ Pháp để mà nghe được tiếng Việt. Hôm nay Phil sẽ là người thông dịch. Xin chào các anh chị.
We can put them in their rooms, Eric, so that we can people stop asking those questions.
We're ready to go. Rooms are available.
Hey, Javier, can you just share that the rooms are available now in Spanish?
Hola, muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches a todo el mundo. ¿Cómo estáis? Hoy va a ser un día súper interesante. Tenemos aquí a Stephen del equipo de Tony Robbins. Si queréis escucharlo en español, ya sabéis que tenéis a la sala de reuniones. Pulsáis en donde pone el botón de interpretación, 3 puntitos en la interpretación de idiomas, y escogéis el idioma español, y recomendamos que apaguéis el sonido original. Así que os esperamos en la sala de interpretación. Ok. Eric, people are still going in the other room, ¿no? It's a non-stop.
Yeah, can we put up a sign and then just say?
Can you make a sign and put it up, like a photo sign, and then just put it up right there with the correct link? So Stephen, this is the first time we're using another link, and that's why people are going in the other room.
That's okay. That's okay. They're just excited, is all.
Yeah.
They can't wait.
Okay. All right.
Unleash.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Alan Nagao here. We are off to the fast start training run. Anyway, so I just want to share just an amazing day coming up. We're just going to run a quick video, get into the translation room, and we are going to rock and roll today. Okay, let's go.
recessionary environment, we decided that the way to get through it effectively and not only survive but thrive is to just innovate like crazy. And that's what we're doing within our product lines, and that's what we're doing within our sales channel.
All righty. Well, good afternoon, everybody. We have a special event today with an amazing leader and teacher of Tony Robbins. This is Stephen Hilgard. He has really invested a huge amount of time to personal development and has trained over 2,500 seminars in just like 6 years with Tony Robbins. He's started 3 businesses. He's done amazing things. I'm just going to tell you, my name is Alan Nagao. We are Team Aloha, and we are ready to rock and roll this month. It's a fast start training month. And so, you know, I come from very humble beginnings, born with a birth defect caused by drugs given to my mom during the pregnancy. The drug was for morning sickness, but it caused tens of thousands of kids to be born with really huge handicaps. Some people born without arms and just flippers. My case, born without some fingers, but missing my right leg completely, and a very short stump. This made it very difficult in school. I remember my first day of school, kids running away from me saying, "You're a monster, you're a robot." And girls crying in class, sitting next to me because they were afraid of me. And but I never liked school. I mean, I didn't want to go to school anymore after that day. My memory of elementary school was every day crying and saying, I don't want to go to school. But I think God take away something, give you something. And for me, that was the smile on my face. I had that my whole life. So, I had a big business selling kites, and then I met a very special mentor. His name, Joseph Green. He was born in 1897. He was taught directly by Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich. If you listen to a lot of Tony Robbins, you'll see that his mentor's mentor, Napoleon Hill. So yeah, I'm second generation to Napoleon Hill. And with that mentorship, made millions in the yo-yo business, sold over 30 million yo-yos, and traveled around the world and had an incredible life. Retired at 39, but then I was sick of retirement in 5 years, and this opportunity caught my eye, a way for me to help people, to do something great for the world. My goal currently is to feed all of the starving people in the world, and I know Tony Robbins is totally in on that deal as well. So anyway, today we have, again, Stephen Hilgard. He is a trainer of trainers. He has over 2,500 seminars and trainings that he has accomplished. He's going to do an incredible strategy session for powering up ourselves for the beginning of the month, our fast start. And then we're going to follow that with 7 days of Tony Robbins unlimited, power. So, I mean, we're going to be on cloud 9. I heard something really funny, Stephen, before you start, because my translators, Spanish translators, had, like Laura, had to actually listen to the audios of Tony Robbins to translate everything prior to today. She had done like 4 days. Javier told me yesterday that she was so excited and like out of her mind that she wasn't even sleeping at night. 3 o'clock in the morning, she's still running and powered up. And that's what we're going to be. This is a fast start run. I just want to make one last announcement. I think everybody has heard, if you are in the New Skin world, that now Latin America, you can qualify to be a brand representative executive with 2,000 points, level 1. This means we are going to $1 billion in Latin America. So, I mean, this fast start has a lot of weight right now because we are ready to rock and roll. There is more Spanish on this call, Stephen, than we have English. We have more Spanish than English today, and the big Spanish team didn't arrive yet. So we are expecting a huge overflow today. Anyway, good luck. Let's have a big round of applause for our incredible leader, trainer, Stephen Hilgard.
Yay!
Yeah.
Fantastic. Do we want to do our Tony video first, or should we just hop right in?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
No, we can. No, it's okay. I'm excited as you are, brother.
We're supposed to do the Tony video.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
If you find your passion, you're going to have this tremendous energy. It's sustainable energy. But momentum requires you always do the next thing to keep the momentum going. And the reason you get yourself in a passionate place is so that you change your life, and the only thing that changes your life is making a decision. So while you're in this passionate state, that's where you make decisions. You don't make decisions when you're like, oh, I don't know, what do you think? All right, let's decide. If you make a decision in a state without momentum, if you make a decision from a place where there's no passion, you are not going to get momentum. It'll kill momentum. It's decide, commit, and resolve. Some of you, in the past, you've gotten momentum, you've gotten passionate, you've even made a decision, but a decision is the first step. Decision is like a war. I got to do this or that. All right, I'm going to make myself do this. But commitment is when you now, after you've decided, you commit to do this for the long term. Whether it's hard or easy, doesn't matter. You're doing this. It takes it from this moment and it carries it into the future even when things are difficult. And the third state is resolve. Resolve means it's done. It's like, it doesn't even if you took action, it's done inside you, so it's done out there. There's no question whatsoever. Then once you decide, the only way the commitment and the energy and the momentum continues is if you take immediate, massive what, my friends? Massive what? Write down in your notes, massive action is the cure-all. Massive action is the cure-all. If you're having a difficult time with something, your relationship isn't where you want it to be, your finances are not where you want to be, your body's not where you want to be, your business is not where you want to be, you need to take massive action. And if that doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. Keep going with massive action and you will find the way, because it will give you momentum.
Righty. Well, hey, you guys got it.
Let me go to the translation room, Eric. Please.
Okay, sorry.
Perfect.
While in passion, that's when you decide, commit, and let go to your goals. And resolve, it is done. As my mentor would say, thank you, God, for it is done. Today, we're going to be working on immediate, massive action. And as you know, in our business, we are like a space shuttle. We will burn 90% of the fuel in the first 5 miles of flight. We're gonna turn on our solid rocket boosters. We're gonna light the main engine, and we're gonna burn this thing out. So this is our month for Fast Start training. This is truly Fast Start. And so whatever your work, whatever you're doing, let's get rocking with Stephen Hilgard. Let's go.
Yay. Team, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Again, my name is Stephen Hilgard. I'm the national trainer for Tony Robbins. I guess international trainer, because last week I was in Moscow and Israel and Germany, as well as here we are in several different countries today. I'm honored, I'm blessed to be here with you. Thank you, Alan, so much for bringing us all together and touch some lives. This means a lot to me. How many of you guys know who Tony Robbins is? Just a little wave of the hand. Do you know who Tony Robbins is?
Forgot to tell everybody to turn on their camera and make sure you guys get your cameras on for our seminar today.
Yeah, if your camera's off, we're just going to assume that you're naked. and we're going to tease you. Okay. Listen, I've been with Tony now for about 6 years, but my journey with him started 15 years ago. At that point in my life, I was homeless. I lived on the streets of Chicago for 2 years before I scraped together the last of my food money to go see this man, and it changed my life. So today, Alan and I wanted to put this together for you guys in order to give you the tools, the strategies, the distinctions that will take your life from where you are to where you want to be. Not just financially and in your business with new skin or whatever you're doing in your life, your career, but in your personal life, in your relationships, your health, your fitness. I believe that we can have it all. I see about half of you guys raised your hand who know Tony Robbins. For the rest of you guys who are maybe not very familiar, let me just give you a background. This man that we just saw on video, his name is Tony Robbins. He has been the #1 success coach on the planet for 42 years. If you name a name, they have been coached by Tony Robbins. Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Venus and Serena, Andre Agassi, Hugh Jackman, Anthony Hopkins. Every living American president has been coached by Tony Robbins. Nelson Mandela, Mikhail Gorbachev, Princess Diana, Mother Teresa was coached by Tony Robbins, which always kind of blows my mind. Who on earth would ever coach Mother Teresa? But it's Tony. And then when it comes to the business and success world, I mean, people like Alan have gotten coached by Tony Robbins. We're talking about people like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Paul Tudor Jones and Ray Dalio, name a name. But it brings up an interesting question. Would you say these people were kind of successful before they found Tony Robbins, guys? Yes or no? What would you say? Give me a thumbs up if you think they were successful before Tony Robbins. I mean, Mother Teresa. Yeah. Some of you guys go like, oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, there we go. Come on, Lucy, I can see you. You got a smile for me, girl. Here's the thing. Why would someone go get coaching by anybody if they're already successful? If they're already motivated? If they're already driven? I believe it's because they have more potential hiding inside of them. I think we're here on this call here today because you believe the same thing. You know that there's something deep down inside of you, that fire, that hunger, that will let you reach that next level of finances, business, career, impact, influence. We can have it all. But there's two things that are going to stand in our way. And these are the two things we're going to talk about today. Number one, write it down in your notes. It's called internal conflicts. Internal conflicts. That's when you say you want one thing, but yet you do another. Where you say you want to lose weight and work out and exercise, but yet that cheeseburger sounds really good. Where you say you want to build a business, but then you say, I've got other things to take care of. Internal conflicts are everything. And here's what I notice about most people when they start into business. It's that they're always conflicted. They're constantly thinking about work when they're at home, and they're thinking about home when they're at work. Our job here today is alignment. Is everybody with me on this one, guys? Yes? Fantastic. Here's the second thing. It's called emotional blocks. Let me just ask you, if life isn't going your way, sales aren't going your way, finances aren't going your way, when life isn't doing what you want it to, what emotions pop up? Stress, frustration, irritation, pain, depression, sadness. And if you feel those emotions, you go to start a business. How well is that going to go? Maybe not as well. What about when it comes to influencing someone to either join and become a business partner with you or to show them these amazing products and services that you have, and you're pissed off about the last one that somebody said, I don't want it? Probably not going to go as well as you want it to. So today we're going to do those two things. We're going to get alignment and we're going to deal with those emotional states. But one of the things I notice here, guys, is that right now you're sitting down, you're in a very low energy state. The biggest challenge that we're going to face here today, does anybody on this call remember 7th grade algebra? Give me a little hand up if you remember 7th grade algebra. Wow, really, Javier? Really? Okay, a couple of you guys. All right, I was sending notes to the pretty girls, so I was not paying attention. Here's the thing. Most of us don't remember half of what we learned in school because we weren't truly present. We weren't truly there. We weren't engaged. So today, we've got a short time to be here together. I'm very excited, but I'm also very challenged. My shortest workshop is about 3 hours. I'm trying to jam this into an hour. So with that being said, if we're really going to get something out of this, I need some commitment out of you guys today. Does everyone have a notepad, something to write some notes on? If you do, give me a 1 in the chat box as fast as you can. Give me just a 1. Just drill it in there. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now we're talking. I love it. The same amount of energy that you would have sitting in front of Tony Robbins right here, right now, live, is the same energy I want you in this chat box. Here's the second thing I want you to do. Today, we're going to be very interactive. There's a lot of people on this call. I love your energy. So I'm going to have thumbs up and hands up and everything. Can we do that? Is everyone thumbs up? Committed. Now we're talking. I freaking love it. I love you guys already. I should take you as my traveling crowd. Here's the deal. Today, we're going to answer a big question. What is the difference that makes a difference? 42 years ago, Tony Robbins asked a better question. And if you want to start your notes off with anything, here's what you started off with. The quality of my life is the quality of questions I ask. The quality of my life is the quality of questions that I ask. Most people spend their entire lives asking questions like, what's wrong with me? Why does this always happen to me? Why am I always so broke? Why can't I ever lose the weight? When you ask questions like that, you are always going to get a negative response. Your brain is very sarcastic. And if you ask it a question like, why can't I ever lose the weight? It's going to tell you because you're a pig. That's what it's going to tell you. But if we ask a better quality question, something like, what am I grateful for? What am I excited about? What am I happy about in my life today? What am I really going to go for? Those questions develop better answers. And here's the question we're going to ask again. What's the difference that makes the difference? Why do some people create financial freedom and other people struggle? Why do some people, create an amazing business and others never even get started? Why do some people find love and passion and others never find somebody? Why do some people always seem to be physically fit and healthy and energetic and other people struggle to get out of bed in the morning? What is that difference? I'm going to give you 2 answers. Answer number 1, write it down for me, decisions. As Tony said in our little audio just a minute ago, decisions shape your destiny. Decisions. Now, that might sound so basic, but as Ellen said, this came from a little book called Think and Grow Rich. Just a little hand raise if you've ever heard of the book or read the book, or let me see, how many of you guys have actually done this? Oh, a couple of you. Okay, quite a few of you. If you don't remember the premise of this book, here's what it was. Andrew Carnegie was the wealthiest man in the world at that point. He hired a man, Napoleon Hill, to go out and interview all these wealthy people to figure out what made them wealthy. He found 2 things. First thing he found, every wealthy person he met shared 16 characteristics. If you want to be wealthy, you damn well better be born with these 16 characteristics. The second thing he found is not a single one of them were born with those 16 characteristics. They all had to develop them. That's why we're here today. It's called personal development. We don't have time for all 16, but I'll give you 1, decision-making ability. He said successful people have this ability to evaluate information in front of them and make a decision. Should I go or stay? Should I invest or not? Should I try or pass? Should I start this business or go get a job? Those decisions lead in a direction. That direction has a destiny. So today, let's talk about the 3 decisions we're always making. 3 decisions. And if you understand this framework to start out our workshop here today, you'll be able to turn anything around in your life. Here's the 3 decisions. Decision number 1, what to focus on. What to focus on. Are you going to focus on the problem or the solution? The opportunity or the crisis? Are you going to focus on everything that's going wrong in your life or everything that's going right? Either way, that focus, again, will determine direction and destination. If you want to change your financial destiny right here, right now, today. If you want to change your body's destiny right here, right now, today, it's going to take some new decisions. Decision number 2, what it means. What it means. And if you're taking good notes, here's the note. Meaning equals emotion. Emotion is life. How you feel on a consistent basis is everything. For most people right now, they're focused on coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. For them, the meaning is it's the end of the world. I'm going to lose my job. I'll lose my business. I'll never have an income again. And for other people, they've created a more empowering meaning. A meaning that says, this is my time. Now I finally have the chance to start a business and grow and achieve financial freedom. Now I have the opportunity to leverage social media and technology and everything that I can. Different meaning. Is this the end for you, or is today the beginning? That's the difference that makes the difference. Here's decision number 3, what to do about it. What to do about it. Now, this is where the rubber hits the road. Maybe I need to use less idioms for the translation, huh? What are you going to do? Are you going to go or stay? Are you going to make that phone call, or are you going to put it off? What are you going to do? Are you going to go and learn and sharpen your skills, get better at your job, at your career, start a business, get in shape? What actions are you going to take? That's everything today. Now, let me ask you a question, just briefly. When you make a decision over and over and over again, what does it become? Can anyone answer that for me? What would you call it if you do something over and over and over again? Habits. Yeah, 100%. Beautiful. I love it. And here's the thing. Everyone, I need you to do me a favor. What we call this in the Tony Robbins world, write this down, patterns. Habits a good way to say it, but more specifically patterns. Because there's not just habits of what we do, but there are patterns of how we think, how we behave, and how we feel. An emotional pattern of depression is simply that, a pattern. That's not who you are. That's a pattern that you may be running. A pattern of failure, a pattern of struggle, a pattern of success. Today, we're going to take a look at what are our patterns. Now, let me just do me a favor, team. Everybody take your hands, put them out in front of you about 6 inches apart. Okay, I'm looking for some videos here. Who's got their hands up? 6 inches apart. 6 inches, 6 inches. Okay, whoa. Guys and girls are putting 6 inches, just a little bit different here. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. When I say go, just bring your hands together and intermingle your fingers. Okay, go. Now, pay attention. Which thumb is on top? Now bring them apart, bring them back together again. Quickly. Bring them apart, bring them back together. One more time, apart, bring them back together. Now stop. Which thumb is on top? If your left thumb is on top, wave your hands for me. Let me see, wave them. Irene, yes. Janera, yes, yes, yes. Okay, scientific research has shown if your left thumb is over your right, you are the creative thinker in this team today. You are also known to be incredibly sexy, and you're going to be amazing lovers throughout the rest of your natural lives. Alan, did you switch your thumbs? I think Alan just switched. Guys, you can't switch your thumbs. Now, right thumbers, wave your hands if you're right thumber. Let me see. Emilio, did you switch? You switched, didn't you? I swear you raised your hand for the left. Come on, brother, come on. Okay, right thumbers, you are the logical thinkers. You are incredibly smart, intelligent, far more likely on this call to become multi-millionaires. You guys aren't happy about that one. I wanted to be sexy. Do I want the sex or the money? Which one is it, huh? Everybody do me a favor. Bring your hands apart. Now, when I say 1, 2, 3, go, put your hands back together, but put your other thumb on top. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, go, go, go. Now, is that super awkward or what? You see, you have a pattern of how you use your body. It's something that you do so often that it's normal, it's natural, it's your habit. is it fair to say that we might have some psychological patterns, some emotional patterns that aren't taking us down the path we want to go? Is that fair to say, guys? Yes or no? Gene says yes. Our job here today is to identify those patterns and change them. Because if we do, we can have everything that we want in this life. More money, bigger business, help more people, touch more lives, all of it. But now here's what I've got for you. I've got a big question. Is this the best you're ever going to be? Is this the most money you ever make? Is this the best health and fitness you're ever going to have? Is this the best connection with your kids and your relationship? Is this the best you're ever going to be? Or do you have a lot of room to grow? You tell me. Are you maxed out or do you have room to grow? Maria says room to grow. Vinny says room to grow. Grant says grow. So let me ask you another question. If you feel like you have room to grow, here's what I want to know. Where are you showing up today compared to what you're capable of? Where are you showing up compared to what you're capable of? And I'm going to do this on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10, very simply. Here's what it is. I want to know, 10 means you're maxed out. 10 means this is the best you're ever going to be. 10 means you made so much money this year, you're taking next year off, you're retiring. 10 means your relationship is so passionate that they write books and movies about it. 10 means we're bouncing quarters off your abs. That's a level 10. It didn't automatically says 10. 1, there's nothing wrong with that. It just tells me that you're thinking, I could be making more phone calls. I could be eating healthier. I could be spending more time with the kids. I could be going on vacation. I see a lot of numbers. 1, 7, 1, 5, 10, 5, 3, 4, 4, 8, 10, 1, 1, 4, 5. Gosh, we're all over the place, guys. Lots of 5s, lots of 3s. Diana's a 5. Beautiful. We got a 10. We got a couple of 10s. Okay, is everyone okay with me being straightforward and being like Tony Robbins and telling you like it is? Is everybody cool with that? Give me a thumbs up if you're cool with that. Yes, yes, yes. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I have asked this question to hundreds of thousands of people, and there's a pattern that shows up. If you're the person just now who rated yourself a 6 or lower, it tells me that you are a high achiever. It tells me that you are goal-oriented. It tells me you are success-oriented. It tells me that you want to get out there and build something for yourself and your family and create a legacy. I love that about you. It also tells me that you're consistently stressed, frustrated, and pissed off because you're not living up to your own standards. Can anybody tell me I'm wrong? See, the pattern of high achievers is the pattern that gets us to do more and be more and have more. But it's also the emotion that holds us back. If you're trying to skyrocket to success in this business and really make it happen, but you have this weight on your shoulders called stress and frustration, it's going to be difficult. But if we can remove those emotions, if we can change to a higher energy state, everything transforms. Now, some of you guys rated yourselves 8, 9, 10. Is it fair to say all of us on this call here have an 8, 9, or 10 somewhere in our life, guys? Yes or no? Yes, yes. Karen, yes. Yadira, yes. Katya, yes. Fantastic. Here's what I know. If you rate yourself higher, it tells me that you're happy, you're grateful, life is good. Here's the only challenge. Sometimes we get stuck in a comfort zone. When life is going well, we tend to party. When it's not going well, we tend to ponder. And where do we actually grow? Partying or pondering? I wish it was partying, right? That would make life a lot easier. But here's the truth. There's an old quote by a man named Jim Rohn. Some of you guys might have heard of Jim Rohn. Amazing, amazing personal development speaker. Jim said the greatest maturity of life is to be happy and grateful for what we have, yet still hungry for more. Happy with the money that we're making, hungry for more growth in our finances. Happy with the body that we have, hungry for more health and fitness and vibrancy. Happy with the relationship that we're in, hungry for a deeper connection there. So if you're at a level 10, I'll be honest with you, today I'm a little worried. Because when we get in a comfort zone, we tend to take our foot off the gas, we stop pushing, we stop using momentum, we cut it out. This business, I know most of you guys are with New Skin. This whole event is sponsored by this great company. And most of you guys in this company, you guys have so much momentum going right now, it's insane. Now is not the time to take your foot off the gas. Now is the time to reap the rewards and keep going. But you need some emotional maturity to do that. You got to be grateful and excited for what you've already accomplished and also excited to go for more. Who's in for being both hungry and happy today? Yes, can we do that? Is everyone in? Give me some hands up. Double hands if you have to. If you're really happy, okay, cool, fantastic, we got this. So if we're gonna bridge this gap now, it looks like overall for the entire team, about a 5 out of 10. For everyone to play together, there's an old quote. It's a team is only as strong as the weakest link. But it's the strongest links that pull us forward. Today, I want you to be a strong link for everybody on this call, everybody in your team, and for yourself. You be the one that steps up. You be the leader that everyone else follows. And to do that, here's what I'm going to need. 5 out of 10 tells me there's plenty of room for us to what? Grow. It also tells me that we're leaving 50% on the table every day. 50% of our leads, 50% of our referrals, 50% of our income. Does anybody on this call want a 50% raise this year? 50% more money. Come on, give it to me. How about 50% more energy to raise your hands? Come on, Veronica. So if we're going to go from a 5 to a 6, 6 to 7, up to a 10, here's what we need. Not positive thinking. You can't go to the garden and chant, there's no weeds, there's no weeds, there's no weeds. The weeds will come take your garden if you let them. So our job here today is to identify those suckers, rip them out. So I want you to be a little negative for just a second and tell me what's holding you back. What's slowing you down? Answer the question in the chat box. What are some things that slow you down in your life or your business today? I could be doing better if I had more blank. I could be doing better if I didn't have to deal with blank. Insecurity is a big one. What else? Myself. Habits. If I ask better questions, great one. Discipline. Good one, guys. I love this. I could do better if I was being better, right? Focus. Habits, discipline, organization. Great one. These are moving pretty fast. If I believed in myself, yes. Consistency. Great, guys. I love it. Good ones. Yep. Insecurity, unsure, confidence. Procrastination. Hey, out of curiosity, show of hands. Who procrastinates on this call? Okay, the rest of you guys are going to raise your hand tomorrow. Tell me later, okay? All right, procrastination, that's a big one. Guys, there's a 4-letter F word that hasn't been up here yet. What's that 4-letter F word? Anybody know what it is? Fear. Thank you, Eric. You got it, brother. Fear of what? Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of getting sick, fear of change. The world right now is being run by fear. Today, we are not going to be those people. We're going to take fear and turn it into power. That's what we're going to do here today. Does this make sense, everybody? Give me a thumbs up. We got a little feedback here. Who's got their mic on? Dun, 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 dun. Now, with that being said, what would you call this stuff? This whole list. Someone who tells you, I don't have time, I don't have money, it's too hard, I don't have the discipline, I'm not organized. What would you call this list? Excuses, challenges, problems. Here's what Tony Robbins taught me. These are called resources. Time is a resource. Money is a resource. Attention is a resource. But at the end of the day, it's never our resources that determines our life. It's our resourcefulness. How resourceful can you get when you don't have it? You don't have the time, how do you find the time? You don't have the money, how do you find the money? You have kids to take care of, how do you still get the job done? You get sent home quarantined, how do you still get the job done? I told you 15 years ago is when my journey with Tony Robbins started. At that point, I was homeless. I spent the last of my food money to go see this man. And I thought it was going to be love and hugs and motivation. It was not. It was a very direct conversation like we're having here today. He says, listen, kid, the reason you're failing at your life today is not because of a lack of resources out there. It's a lack of resourcefulness in here. You must find a way when everyone else tells you there isn't a way. And if there isn't a way, you make a way. That's the attitude we have to have here today. Is the world, is the economy, is your life going to be different post-coronavirus, guys? Yes or no? Of course it's going to be different. Is it already different now? Now the people who succeed instead of struggle are the ones who are getting resourceful when there don't seem to be resources. That's what we got to figure out here today. That's what we're going to do today. But let me give you the psychological term. This stuff is called our BS. And what's that stand for, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody know? Eric, it's belief systems. Belief systems. You guys are saying bullshit. Okay, yeah, you can write bullshit if you want. Team, how many of you think it would be really cool to go get coached by Tony Robbins one-on-one? How many of you think it would be really cool to do that? Here's what it takes. $2 million plus a percentage of your business. And there's a 7-year waiting list. Or you can be right here, right now, engaged with me, and I'm going to teach you exactly what he teaches his one-on-one clients right here. Who's up for that? Come on, thumbs up. Give me some thumbs. Give me some thumbs. Beautiful. Draw these 4 boxes somewhere on your notes. I think Miriam is running a marathon as she's on this call. Miriam's getting her exercise in there at the same time. I love it. Now, this top left box, write the word beliefs. Beliefs. Why? Because it's not the thing, it's how do we think about the thing. All day long, people tell me, Stephen, you don't understand. I can't be successful because I don't have any money. And then all those people say, the money is out there. I just need to go get it. That is a major different attitude, a major different belief system. All day, every day, people tell me, Stephen, there's no time. There's never any time. Other people say, if this is important to me, I'm going to make time for this. You guys all made time to be here on this call today. You didn't know how bad the jokes were going to be, but you made time to be here. That's a different decision than other people made. Think about this. What's the difference between success and struggle? Two people in the same company with the same training, the same opportunity, the same everything. Why in the world would they produce two different results? It's because they're making different decisions in the same situation. You guys made a conscious decision to be here for our event today. You have families, you have kids, you have other obligations. It's the weekend. You still made it, and other people decided not to. You already have inside of you what you need to become successful. So today, we're going to keep reinforcing those decisions, but it starts with this. You will never outsell, out-earn, or outperform your current belief systems. I'll say it again. You will never outsell, out-earn, or outperform your current belief systems. You will never make $100,000 a year with a $50,000 a year mindset. You will never have the body that you truly deserve and desire, the energy, the health, the vibrancy, with a belief system that says, I can eat whatever I want. I can skip my workouts. I'm not making it wrong. I'm just telling you, you're not going to produce the results that you want. Is this making sense? Give me some head nods if this is making sense. Good, fantastic. For the sake of our conversation today, we only have two. Number one, write it down, please. It's called empowering beliefs. Empowering beliefs. The ones that say, I can, I will, I do, I am. If there's a will, there's a way. And if there's not a way, I'll make a way. There's no such thing as failure, only learning. When I learn, I can grow. When I grow, I can win. If one person can do it, many people can do it. If many people can do it, I can do it. Rose, you got it, my friend. You got it. Now, please listen, team. I'm not saying be positive all the time. I'm not saying be obnoxious and over the top like I am. What I'm telling you is we have to balance out this list. The list you just gave me about insecurity or myself or bad habits or bad questions or lack of discipline. This is what we call limiting beliefs. Limiting, write it down. Now, I have a tough question for you guys. Like I said, I know I'm going very fast, but is everybody with me so far? Because I want to give you an advanced piece of this that's really important, but it's pretty advanced. Are you up for that? Thumbs. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. There are only three types of limiting beliefs. Three types. They are called hopeless, helpless, and worthless. Hopeless, helpless, and worthless. Hopeless beliefs are the ones where somebody gets on this call and says, Stephen, just shut up. Nobody can build a business. Nobody can make any money. Nobody can lose the weight right now. Don't you see what's going on out there? It can't be done. That's what we call hopeless beliefs. Relationships never last. Hopeless. Here's number two, helpless. Helpless beliefs are the ones where somebody says, well, you know what? Fine. Laura can do it. Emilio can do it. Lucy can do it, but I can't because I don't look as good as those guys do. They have more charisma than me. They're more confident than me. They have a better education than me. They have more time than me. They have less kids than me. They can do it because they're lucky. I'm not. That's helpless. Here's the last one. It's called worthless. Where somebody says, Stephen, you're right. Everybody can build a business. Everybody can make this work. Everybody can make money. But if I'm being honest with you, I just don't think I deserve it. I don't think I'm worth it. I don't think if I ever made that money, I'd be able to keep it. I don't think if I've ever gotten to that relationship with that person I've been dreaming of, I don't think I'd ever be able to make them stay. Can everybody see how devastating this psychology and these beliefs could be to somebody's life and their career, guys? Yes or no? This is the enemy. Today, we're going to be very mean, very harsh, very vicious to this enemy. But remember, your patterns are not you. If I look at a little kid and a little kid is misbehaving, I don't go to little Johnny and say, Johnny, you're stupid, you're a dumb kid, you're an idiot. No, I say, Johnny, you're incredible, you're amazing, you're a spectacular young man, but this behavior is not like you. Guys, we are just big kids. And sometimes our patterns, our beliefs aren't serving us towards our dreams. Who's up for making a couple small shifts today, make everything you want happen? Yes? Give me some hands up. We got some energy out of you guys now. I'm loving it. This is beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Lisa, Irene, Jose, awesome. So how do we do this? Well, first and foremost, let me ask you the good question. And the good question is, if you were tapping into 100% of yourself, if you had nothing holding you back, what results would you achieve? What goals would you accomplish? What would you do this year if you were playing at a level 10 and you had nothing holding you back? How much money would you make this year? Team Elite, Platinum 4 stars. Now we're talking 10. Would you rank up? You'd make $1 million. Team Elite. I'm loving these goals, guys. I'm loving it. Now we're talking. What could you do? Listen, I don't know what you're capable of. Tony Robbins doesn't know what you're capable of. Only you know what you're truly capable of. When you're playing at a level 10, what would your life look like? What would your body look like? What would your business look like? How many lives would you change because you brought them into the business, you showed them how to make money, you taught them how to achieve financial freedom for themselves? Imagine what that would feel like. But here's the thing. Whatever goals you have, there's only one way to do it. What did Tony say at the very beginning? We must take massive, determined, what? Action. If you want to lose weight, get in shape, have tons of health and energy, you must take massive, determined action. If you want to make more money, build a bigger business, help more people, take massive, determined action. If you want better relationships, deeper love and joy and passion, massive action. But what stops people from taking the action? What stops them? In truth, it's how much potential they're tapping into. This last word. Potential. What is the potential of a human being? What are you truly capable of? It's unlimited, isn't it? Listen, there are people in the Olympics who are running, winning gold medals, and they don't have legs. Maybe I misspoke for a second. Let me repeat myself. They are in the Olympics, and they are running, winning a gold medal, and they don't have legs. Even without legs, people are running and winning gold medals. Human potential is limitless. Surely we can make a couple extra dollars. Surely we can get a few more people on our team. It's completely possible. But let's pretend that we know somebody. Nobody on this call, nobody on this team, nobody in this business, but we know somebody who, before they go to work every day, before they brush their teeth in the morning, before they get out of bed, they have some patterns, some beliefs that say, you know what? I just don't think I'm good enough. Maybe I'm not smart enough. I've got some bad habits. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably everything. I'm not very disciplined. I don't have any focus. I'm not very organized. I'm not just sure if I believe I can do this. And, I can't get myself to be consistent, and I'm not very good, and I don't want to fail. I don't want to get rejected. Nobody on this call has every single one of these. But is it fair to say all of us have one or two of them, guys? Yes or no? Come on, give me some head nods or something. Give me a little something. Would you call this stuff more empowering or limiting? What would you call this stuff? Limiting. So if we start with a limiting belief, are we going to tap into more potential or less of it? Less. Are we going to take more action or less? Are we going to get better results or worse? And then what happens to our belief system in that moment? Sandra, there you go. It gets reinforced, right? Then you start to say, see, I told you so. I told you it was the market. I told you it was the economy. I told you it was New Skin. I told you it was all Alan's fault. I told you so. Team, who is the most important person to prove something to? Ourself. This morning, I had a guy who said, it's my wife. She's the most important person to prove it to, right? But when you prove it to yourself, your beliefs become your reality. Then you tap into less potential and you take less action because what's the point? I tried that already and it didn't work. I made 10 phone calls. Nobody answered the phone. I showed the business to 5 people. Nobody said yes. I went to the gym 3 times. I still don't have a 6-pack. I'm never going back there again. And then all of a sudden we stop taking action, we stop getting results, and we start doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, which is the definition of what? Team, who knows that definition? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Eric's got it, Rose has got it, Lisa's got it, insanity. Here's the challenge we're facing on this call here today. If you do the same things that worked 5 years ago in today's world, are you going to get the same results? Let me ask you, yes, no? What do you think? Let's try this again. Is the world different post-coronavirus, guys? Yes or no? So if you go back to what worked before the coronavirus, are you going to get the same results? No. Are you going to magically get better results? No. So what are you going to get? Worse results. And then you start sliding downhill and you start building momentum just in the wrong direction. Put it from an emotional standpoint. If you feel crappy one day, what kind of potential do you tap into? Crappy. What kind of action do you take? Crappy. What kind of results do you get? Crappy. And then how do you feel? Even crappier. Has anybody on this call heard of the term rock bottom? Has anybody heard of this? Yes? Listen, it doesn't exist. You can keep going. I've proven that one in my life. Let me ask you a hard question. How much money did you leave on the table this year already because of this stuff? Not because you weren't good enough, not because you weren't smart enough, but maybe you hesitated to sign up with the company. Maybe you waited to give that proposal to somebody. Maybe you didn't ask for referrals when you should have. Vernie, could you have got to Team Elite already? Could you have already done it? Now, let's be real for a second, team. When you just say a lot, that's not real for somebody. Tell me how much. Was it $5,000? Was it $10,000? How much more could you have made this year if you were really playing at your best? 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million. Is it true? Is it also fair to say that if we don't make some changes right here, right now, today, it's going to cost you another 100,000 moving forward? It's going to cost you another 500,000 moving forward. Is that fair? Or you tell me. If you think I'm full of shit, you tell me. Here's the big thing. Most people wait for something to happen. In this new world, we can't wait. We must decide, take action. There's only 2 ways to change your entire life, your entire business. 2 ways. Is everyone ready to make some real shifts here? Because listen, success and failure is on the same road. Success is just a little bit further down that road. How many of you guys are actually committed to going further down that road with me? Give me your hand up nice and high and strong. Let me see if you're committed. Okay, how many of you guys are 99% committed? Not 100%, but 99%. Let me ask you a question. Is there a difference between 99% commitment and 100%? Yes or no? Is there a difference? Okay, listen, when we get off of this call, when we get out of this class here today, and you go talk to your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you tell them, you say, listen, baby, I love you. You're the greatest thing in my world. You're so special to me. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hold you. And I'm like 99% committed to you. How well would that conversation go? Here's the truth. In life, you are either 100% committed or you're not committed at all. Today, that short little video that we heard from Tony Robbins at the beginning of this was all about deciding, committing, and resolving. Make a decision, figure it out. Let's do it. There's only 2 ways to shift your life here. This is the last couple of lessons I have for you guys, and I've got something really cool to share with you. Here's number 1, to change your finances, your business, your health, your fitness. It's called discipline. Discipline. Let me give you a secret. Discipline doesn't work. Why? Simply because it doesn't last. Everybody on this call here today, we all have discipline. We all have willpower. Some of us more than others, true. But it never lasts for any of us. Here's what discipline looks like. January 1st at the gym. What does January 2nd at the gym look like? Like a ghost town. Why? Someone's trying to force themselves to do something in spite of a belief in the back of their head that says, listen, you tried this last year. It didn't work that time. You need to eat healthy. That sucks. You need a personal trainer. That's a lot of money. This is too much time. You need to go take care of the kids. You need to do the laundry. Everything else needs to get done. You can't work out. That's why discipline doesn't work. Does this make sense, team? Yes or no? Many of you on this call right here now are trying to force yourself to do this business. And there's a belief in the back of the head that says, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know. I mean, Alan's right here. You see this guy, millions and millions of dollars, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm saying the right things. I don't know if I'm doing the right things. I don't know if I can make this. Those beliefs got to go. And here's how you do it. There's only one way to do it. It's called a significant emotional event. Significant emotional event. What does that translate to? Well, Tony Robbins still does his seminars after 42 years because it's the fastest and easiest way to get somebody to change. You give someone an emotional experience that gets them to wake up and say, I've had it, let's go. But here's the truth, team. You've had hundreds of them. How many of you have kids? Anybody have kids? Children? Oh, a lot of you guys. When you had a child, was that emotionally impactful? Every one of your belief systems changed in 1 second. Tony, you have 7 kids? Are you kidding me? You're a busy man. When you got married, everything changed. When you got divorced, everything changed. When you start a new business, everything changes. A significant emotional event. Today, Alan and I wanted to put this together with you guys to really make a significant emotional event today, for you to make some decisions about who you're going to be and what you're going to do this year and where you're going to go this next couple of years. How many of you guys think spending 3.5 days with Tony Robbins, the #1 success coach on the planet, would do something to help you grow your business this year? How many of you think that would be possible? How many of you guys are actually committed to making some changes and actually growing this year? Yes? And when's the best time to do that? Now, not 2 weeks from now, not 2 months from now, not 2 years from now, now. Now is our opportunity while the momentum is on our side, especially if you're with New Skin here today. If you're not, I highly recommend you check out this business opportunity because these guys are on fire right now. They're making more money than they've ever made. They're going to more markets than they've ever done. I am very impressed with what they've done. It's incredible. But if you don't take advantage of that momentum, I can't help you. Tony Robbins can't help you. Nobody can help you. You have to make the decision to take care of the momentum. Guys, here's the deal. 15 years ago, I still remember this like it was yesterday. I'm sitting in the back of my car, my Pontiac Grand Am, and it was snowing outside. It's February in Chicago. It's cold. I've got 3 jackets on my lap to stay warm. I'm reading a book in the back and crying on this book. And the book is called Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. When I read that book, one of the biggest things that struck me, he said, people overestimate what they can do in a year, but they underestimate what they can do in a decade. Take a look at your life today and you tell me, look back 10 years ago. Can you imagine where you are today? Is this what you thought life was going to be like? For better or worse? Could you even imagine where this would be? 15 years ago, when I'm reading those sentences, I never thought that I would have 3 businesses started and sold, traveled to 65 countries, lived in 7, and now as the head trainer of Tony Robbins, like I am super grateful and blessed. But here's the thing, I made a promise that day. The promise was, if I can figure this out, I'm going to help as many people figure it out as possible. And so today, right here, it is my moral obligation to show you this and teach you this. It's an honor. It's a privilege. I'm thanking Alan so much for bringing us so many lives to touch. But guys, this is the beginning, not the end. Everybody write this down. Unleash the power within. Unleash the power within. I'm going to write it here on the whiteboard as well. This is Tony's flagship experience. It's the main event. And for the first time ever, it's virtual. No longer do you have to fly across the world and get a hotel for 5 days and rent a car for 5 days and be away from the kids for 5 days. Wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, everybody in your household gets to do it together. Has anybody been to an Unleash Power Within event? Anybody been before? Just give me a hand up if you've been to Tony Robbins event or something. Irene has, yes. Jim, have you? Yes, fantastic. Cool, a couple of you guys. Patty, you too? Incredible. I'm going to tell you what they're going to tell you. Guys, I went to Unleash Power Within and I didn't eat, I didn't sleep, I didn't go to the bathroom. It was the greatest experience of my entire life. Irene, tell me. Jim, tell me. Am I telling you that? Victoria, yes, it was worth it, all of that and more. True? Right now, you have the opportunity to hang out with the #1 influencer of our time. Not just Alan, but Tony Robbins as well, right? Here's the thing. Day 1, write this down. Turn fear into power. And I guess I didn't give you guys the dates here. Let me give you the dates. November 19th through the 22nd. November 19th through the 22nd. Day 1, turn fear into power. Here's what that means. Tony's going to teach you how to be in a peak emotional state like that. Would it be valuable for you to be able to control and manage your emotions? Yes or no? Here's the thing. When I get in, if you're depressed or frustrated or upset or sad or angry, you have to snap out of it in 1 second and be present with your children. You have to snap out of it in 1 second and be present with your lover. You have to snap out of it in 1 second and be present with your clients. Because if you can't do that, you're not in control of your life. You're not in control of your business. Turning fear into power means you take that emotional state, you condition it so that it's a part of you. So that when you're facing fear, you trigger that peak state and you're there. That's just day 1. This experience that we have coming up, Tony's going to mail you a block of wood and you're going to break it with your hands karate style. In your living room. I hope you're ready. Day 2 is called success conditioning. Why conditioning? Because it's something that you have to do over and over and over and over again. If you want an extraordinary life, the training never stops. Success is a formula. If you learn the formulas, you can be successful at anything. What does that mean? Well, listen, you're going to have to learn the formulas for influence, for sales, for building rapport, for learning communication. As Tony says, the quality of my life is the quality of my communication. Not just with other people, but with ourselves. But here's day 3, and this is why everyone is crazy. Everyone loves Tony Robbins because of day 3, it's called Transformation Day. This is why people go nuts. Why? Because on day 3, Tony says, let's figure out your top 2 or 3 most limiting beliefs. What's really holding you back deep down inside of you? You might have something from your past. You might have had something happen to you. You might have had some trauma. Tony's going to help you get rid of that in 1 session. That's when everything changes for people. Limiting beliefs. Jim, you are on this today, brother. Jim, I tell you what, do you want to go to another in-person event with Tony Robbins, Jim? Obviously, this one that I'm talking about is in November. This is going to be a virtual one. But Jim, I'm going to give you a free ticket to go see Tony Robbins in person the next time we have a live ticket, a live event. Is that fair? Jim's been on this over and over and over again. Okay, Jim's been stepping up this entire time. He's been in that chat box just blowing me up. Here's the last thing of UPW, Unleash the Power Within. It's called Health Day. Do you guys see I have a little bit of energy? Can anybody tell I have just a little bit of energy? No? It's because this is actually tequila. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. On day 4, it's a bonus day, but it's my favorite day of the event because Tony teaches all his health and energy secrets. I want energy. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be tired all day, every day. I want to be able to build my business and grow and influence and lead people. I really want to make this thing happen. And I want a passionate relationship. I don't want to be so tired at the end of the day that I don't have any room for love or joy or family or any of that. I want energy. Are you guys with me on this? Yes? Here's the event. The event, if you're going to come join us, it's $3,000. But because you're with Alan, I'm going to do something really special. He wanted me to really step to the plate today and give you something well and above and beyond anything you've ever seen. Are you up for this? How many of you guys think it would be a bargain at $3,000? If it actually made you $100,000 more, $500,000, how many would you pay $3,000 all day, freaking every day? Guys, here's what it is. ROI. Has anybody heard of that term? ROI. What is that term? Anybody know? Throw it in the chat box if you know what ROI is. Return on investment. You got it. Does anybody know what RON is? RON. You haven't heard of it because there isn't one. It's called return on nothing. There is no return on nothing. When someone joins a new skin, how much is it to join new skin these days? What, $100? Is that all it is? Zero or zero? Irene, are you kidding me? You guys have an RON? You got return on nothing? That is ridiculous. I'm signing up today. Here's the thing. Today, if you want to do this, I'm going to give you more. How many of you guys got a lot of value out of today's call? Did you get a lot of value out of today? Yes? Hands up. You don't have to lie to me. If you think I sucked, you can say boo or something. I don't know. How many of you think if we spent the next 8 weeks together and we really dug into your psychology, we really worked on your business and your marketing and your systems and your influence and your sales, how many of you think that we could make a real big dent on your business? Yes? Because that's exactly what we're going to do. For the next 8 weeks, if you guys are coming with us to Unleash Power Within, I'm going to coach you. Alan and I are going to do this 7-day challenge starting tomorrow morning. And then after that, the following Monday, we're going to get on a training call every Monday. And we're going to drill this stuff. We're going to make sure that you hit that next level in your business. I don't care. I'm going to drag you kicking and screaming to success. I'll tell you, this last 18 months in my coaching group, I had 19 people in there. Out of those 19 people, they all paid me $2,000 per month to be a part of that group. Why do I charge so much money? Well, because one of my guys, Mark, went from $1 million to $4 million. He quadrupled his business this year during COVID. I had 5 people in that group triple their business, and I had 3 people double their business. If you are going to join us with Tony Robbins, you're getting that coaching for free. And then there's one last little bit of this. Alan wanted me to make sure I put this in here so you can thank him. But there's a 30-day audio program called Personal Power, which is Tony's best-selling personal and professional development program of all time. You're going to get all this stuff. How many of you guys are excited? Okay, listen. All right, guys, I get the messages. I see this. Okay, yes, you want to see. Okay, how many of you guys also want to go see Tony Robbins in person when this opens up and you can come and fly, whatever, go see Tony? How many of you guys want that too? Like how many? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you want to go see Tony also. 1. Okay, fine. We've got more than enough people. Everyone who grabs their ticket today is also going to get a free ticket for an in-person Unleash Power Within event that you can use anytime in the next 18 months. Tell me you love me. So how do we get all this? Here's what it is. If you want to do this group, I'm going to share my screen here for just a second here. Let me share. Boom. Can you see my screen, team? Yes? You can see this? Yes? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Unleash the Power Within, virtual ticket. It's $1,000. The 8-week coaching, $3,500. 30-day personal power. It's on sale right now, $250. $4,844. You guys are getting it because of Alan for $695. Who's in? And if you're going to do this today, I'm going to give you that free ticket that you can use anytime in the next 18 months for an in-person event as well. So here's what you need to do. I've got instructions for you here. I'm going to post them inside of the chat box, and then we're going to change this over to Alan. I'll answer any questions for a second, but I know I got to wrap this up here pretty quick. Did you have a lot of fun? Did you get a lot of value out today, guys? Yes or no? I see Sandra says yes, yes, yes. Mary, lots of ones, lots of ones. Okay, I'm going to throw this in the chat box right now, your instructions to get enrolled in this. So in the chat box, you'll see the link that you need to go to. It is www.upwwithsteve.com. After you get your ticket on there, the $695 price, listen, please do not share this outside of our call here today. You guys showed up, you get rewarded. The people who did not show up today don't get the rewards that you did for coming in here and making it freaking happen today. You guys have been so engaged, so energetic. I love it. That's why we're giving you this price. That's why we're doing this whole thing. So step one, go to upwwithsteve.com. You'll get all those things. Number two, I suppose you can't see my screen, can you? Let me share my screen again here. Boom. I'm going to throw it in the chat box, so just give it a second for everybody to copy it down and screenshot it if you need to. We're getting a little slow on the internet now. Now we're getting a little busy. Step one, go to upwwithsteve.com. Step two, get your ticket and send me your confirmation. But please, when you send the confirmation, make sure you mention Alan, because that's why you're getting this deal. And that's why I'm going to give you the free ticket as well. Next, reach out to me on Instagram. Come find me, Steve Hilgart, on there. If you have questions, you can message me there. It's just so much easier for me to contact people there. And then tomorrow morning, Rose is going to come on here and talk to you about this in a second. But we are going to do this 7-day challenge. For the next 7 days, we're going to get on a morning call. We're going to listen to Tony together. We're going to do the exercises together. So I'll repeat myself. upwwithsteve.com. Forward your confirmation to my email, and I will invite you into the coaching group. And then tomorrow morning, I know Alan and Rose are going to talk about this in a second here, but you'll join us back here tomorrow morning for our first part of the 7-day challenge. And then next Monday, we'll start our coaching group. And then in November, we're going to Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
You're excited, aren't you, Alan?
Yeah, baby. So I just want to let everybody know we are going to email this invitation out to you as well. But if you can just get it right now, it's upwwithsteve.com, and then you can get it that way. It's faster. But we will email it out to you, and so you'll get it through the Eventbrite registration link. There is also a 1 hour of Power with Tony Robbins audio coming out to you with the email this afternoon. So that will be, I think, very valuable for everybody watching that 1 hour Power. By the way, 1 hour Power is like probably like 90 minutes, actually. It's longer than 1 hour.
It is an hour. Listen, guys, Alan's being way too modest. He's being way too nice. He got everybody on this call a $100 audio program from Tony Robbins. The Hour of Power is going to change your life alone just for showing up here today. You get that for free. You're going to be emailed that. He's really taking care of you guys. Guys, never judge a man by what he does. Judge a man by what he does when he doesn't have to do it. Alan did not have to put this on together today to bring us all together. Can we give him some energy and just show him some freaking love? Come on.
Yeah,
You love
thank
Alan
you.
or what?
You guys are awesome, and I know so our plan is to actually start with 7 days with Tony Robbins every morning. So we're gonna start that tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. I know it's Sunday. It's time. Let's just do it, okay? We're gonna do it. So tomorrow morning, Monday. I know it's a holiday. Good. I only want committed people with me.
I'll be there.
Friday and Saturday morning, we're going to be rocking and rolling. This is fast start training. So we're going to move fast. And the fast comes from your beliefs, really, and your attitude and your energy. So we're going to be bringing energy, doing energy, and then taking our potential and converting it to action. And this is going to convert that into results. We got lots to be thankful for right now. We're so happy and grateful that we have the opportunity of our life. We're going to add nitromethane to this thing. We're going to add NOS. We're going to press the button, and we're going to add a lot of energy to turn our solid rocket boosters on and run into space. And so that's, we got question and answer time if you guys want. We got a couple minutes of questions, and then we're off to Rose Hamo. Okay, so anybody got a question, put it in the chat. Tomorrow we can actually handle some more questions. It's probably easier tomorrow than today. So we got a little more time tomorrow. We will do that. We will take one question if somebody's got a big one. I know for myself, the key is to identify that emotional block, to identify what is stopping you, what belief is stopping you, and then going for it, okay? So this is the idea. For me, I'm doing this next 7 days so I can get focused and build this Vitamio plan in Vietnam so we can start our process to just end starvation in the world. We already started in Colombia and Mexico. This last month we opened Mexico, but Vietnam's going to be the big one, guys. So I know I'm going to be doing this next 7 days for that reason, to get off my duff and get going on that.
Alan, I forgot to tell these guys, every UPW ticket that comes through feeds 250 families.
Yes.
And every dollar that we raise for UPW tickets, Tony's going to match it and double it. So it'll be 500 meals for you, not only you to go train with Tony, train with Alan and I, work together on this coaching, all this stuff that we're going to take you to the next level. And you get to contribute more than probably you've done in a while. And there's nothing wrong with not contributing, but now is the time. People need it more than ever. And I love Alan's heart because he's just all about giving. So I wanted to mention that. So.
Right on. Yes. So this is what's going to happen. So from here, basically what's going to happen is tomorrow morning, we're going to get on the same link and we're going to be studying day one of Unlimited Power. And this day one study is going to be in Spanish and English and Vietnamese. And we're going to then be able to answer questions. Stephen is coming on. We're going to just blow this thing up. Every day there is topics. So just in case you guys didn't see my poster, print out my poster because that shows all of the topics. Oops, it's kind of like that. It shows all of the topics for every day. But day one to personal power is decision and role models and personal power success. This is like getting a personal success coach role model in your head so that you can get super fast learning on this process, okay? Day 2 is Tuesday. We're going to be doing the first step. Our lives are shaped by our actions, and we're going to be meaning molds your destiny. Day 3, we're going to be taking control. The first step, our lives are shaped by our actions. Day 4, science of success condition. The neural associative condition. This is going to reprogram our minds. Day 5, we're going to be covering the topics of what everyone wants and how you can get it. Okay? Manage your state and be at your best. Day 6, Friday, we're going to be covering the power of focus and changing your habitual states. Asking yourself the empowering questions. And day 7, values and beliefs, the source of success or failure. So we have all of this ready for you. We're going to be sending you the hour of power. We want you guys to just slam the hour of power down this evening and then slam it down every night. Like, I mean, we're going to just keep on hammering this thing in because we are on a rocket ship to space. We're going to burn 90% of our fuel. Solid boosters, turn it on. Let's go. This is fast start training. And we got the fast start herself, Rose Hamill, our diamond executive. Last time we're going to call her a diamond executive because she is going straight for Team Elite 4-star platinum. She has worked amazingly this month. I just love her energy. And well, obviously she comes from a very high background in the corporate ladder, worked as a financial analyst for the largest waste management company in Canada, a $3 billion company, has had numerous, offers back to that corporate life. No way. She fired her boss and she's in. And so anyway, we want Rose Hamill to give us kind of where to find the information that we need for the system and how do we get onto this system that gives us the incredible success. So as you know, we need to have the mindset of success. We then need to have a system, and then we need to get some awesome habits. So, I mean, habit number 1, every morning, 8 o'clock, okay? That's the habit, okay? But Rose, tell us what's the system and how we find that system. Where do we find it?
Oh my God. Good afternoon, everybody. Oh my God. I am so fired up. I thought I was fired up, but no. Thank you so much, Stephen. That was absolutely amazing. And, I take away so much. I get making so many notes, and I'm so excited to share with about everybody. Now that we have the mindset, and where's the tools, and where's the system? As Stephen said, our beliefs determines our result and our potential as well. So talking about taking massive action, well, first of all, we have so many new brand affiliates that joined us in the past just a few weeks, especially in the last week. And now that with this new 2,000 point brand representative policy for Latin America, we're all on fire. So I just want to lead into our 5-star training. How do we get started and get on this rocket ship as soon as we can? And let's get to space. So first of all, we want to know this amazing company, just a little bit of information about this amazing company that we're partnering with. Like Stephen couldn't believe, like, really? Return on 0? Yes. And people think that's too good to be true, but guess what? It is true. And it is 0 down, and the whole sky's the limit to go. So this is this incredible company. We're in over 50 countries. It is important, I think, for all the new representatives to know that this little bit information about the company background so that you have that belief, okay? The belief comes with you and the belief in the partner that you're partnering with. So believe with that information that we have that this is a solid company, has over 36 years in the industry. It is the number one in the industry of youth preservation and anti-aging. Has over $3 billion in sales, listed out on New York Stock Exchange for over 20 years, and established solid establishment in over 50 countries. And these are the three that we should be so internally grateful for. They are our three founders, Blake Roney, Steve Lund, and Sandy Tillison. Without them, without their vision, and without their dreams, we wouldn't have what we have today. We wouldn't have this amazing opportunity that we can offer to millions of people around the world, especially now during this pandemic. And with their vision and their heart, their dream, and here comes our mission statement as for every Nu Skin affiliate. Our mission statement is to be a force for good throughout the world by empowering people to improve lives with rewarding business opportunities, which we have innovative products every year that we have, and enriching and uplifting culture as you feel today. And truly Nu Skin lives up to every word of that mission statement, as well as our vision. And the vision of Nu Skin, the company, is to become the world's leading business opportunity platform. Can you imagine that? This vision statement was written 36 years ago. And this is exactly where we at today. Nu Skin is the world's leading business opportunity platform. And the world is changing. We're moving towards platform, just like, Facebook is a communication platform. Uber is a transportation platform. Nu Skin is the world's leading opportunity platform. And by paying more commission to our sales leader, absolutely, we have the highest, one of the highest, if not the highest paying commission company in the industry in this world. And our values, and this is very, very important for every brand affiliate of Nu Skin. Our values are being ethical, honest, innovative, optimistic, compassionate, and always remember, a force for good. And as Blake Roney always said in many of his speeches throughout the years, that do not sponsor yucky people. What does that mean, yucky people? It's people with negative energy. They don't have it. They don't have that passion to be a force for good. They are not being a force for good. And they don't have that vision and that dream to be a force for good and to help the people around the world. So remember, do not sponsor yucky people and that negative energy. It would destroy and it would be toxic to the whole team. And the backbone of our company, the backbone of Nu Skin, this is all for you to develop that belief, okay, as new people, because you haven't really tried the products yet. And this information help you to build that belief about the company. The backbone of the company is 75 top scientists. They're not just any scientists. They're the top scientists in the world, PhD level, with a whole array of expertise in biochemistry, in dermatologists, immunologists, you name it. And we have it. And the whole focus of Nu Skin is to provide us the state-of-the-art, the world's most advanced products and technology to help us stay young, stay healthy longer. Look at all the rewards. I can't put all the rewards that we've won on one page, but just to name a few, as many of you already know, we're the #1 recognized system brand for at-home personal care beauty devices. The Beauty Awards, Techie Awards, Design Awards, you name it. And also being having the most innovative social responsibility program with Nourish the Children as well. Here are some of our tools that is newly developed. So from some of us, we already know, but those of you who are not familiar, we do have My Nu Skin app. It's available in Apple Store. It's also available on Google Play. And this is your business at a glance, at the palm of your hand. So you can see what your commission is, what your volume is, what your genealogy look like. In addition to that, this is just brand new, just launched less than a month ago, that we can now have my store in My Nu Skin app as well. So if you haven't tried that yet, I ask you to please download this app, My Nu Skin, after the training or right now. You can download it, and in the main page, you will see it will says offers beta. Okay, offers beta. If you click offers beta, you'll be able to create offers. And what's different, this offer that's available in My New Skin, this My Store app, inside My New Skin app, it also enables you to send an offer with member price, which we were not able to do on the My Store app before. And now with the My New Skin app, we can create offers with not only retail price, but also member price. And in addition to that, you'll be able to set an expiry date that you wish to do that we were not able to do before as well. And so so the My Store is for clients, for members who just want to buy products. But for those of us who want to do the business, how do you invite them into the business as a brand affiliate? So you go to your office. So when you log into your account, you go into your office, and under the office on your computer, it's right there. But if it's on your phone, click the office, scroll down the page, then you will see this invite button. And that invite button, when you click, there's just a simple click, and you can copy a link for somebody to either sign up as a distributor or sign up as a client or a member. And this is very convenient because, this age, personal information is very confidential. Some people are just not comfortable to give you their social security number or your social insurance number. So by sending this link, they can sign up in the confidentiality and the comfort of their own home, and without having to release to anybody else their personal confidential information. And now that you're all set up, and what is our system? So this is a glance of really what our system looks like. For the new affiliates, really your first three things to do is on the flow chart here on the left, set your goals. Okay, make a decision, like Steven said, make a decision. And what are you gonna do going forward? Well, now that you decided, then what are you gonna do? Those three questions. I have it here in my notes. So then you create your contact list. Create a contact list, and then you learn to invite. The key to invite is to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Not doing the whole presentation on the phone or in the text, but keep it simple. Invite them to come, take a look at what we have to offer, whether or not that would fit into their life and in alignment with the goals that they set for themselves and for financially, for themselves and for their family. And follow the event cycle. So we have our daily presentations, and we have our weekly events, and we have our monthly events. Like this one we have today. Every month, first weekend of the month, first Saturday of the month, we have this fast start training. And I'm so grateful that today we have this VIP, Steven Hilgard, as this super coach to get us off the ground. And so to start off an amazing month. And then we look at our habits. Steven just talked about the importance of habits. What habits are patterns, and patterns determine the results of our life. So how do we create these habits if we don't have these habits already? So how do we create these new habits, the 3 3s? And I'm going to talk a little bit, dive a little bit into that in a few slides later. I know we don't have a whole lot of time, and just want to give you the tools that you need. So this is our support system, which is the 1-800 for those of us in North America, Canada, and US. Is this 1-800 number. And the best is our website, newskin.com. You can find all of the resources that's available at our fingertips. As well, we have our daily actually Zoom calls, not a Facebook Live anymore. Our daily Zoom calls with Alan at 8 in the morning and 8 at night. But I know some of the teams, you have your own Zoom calls and daily calls and weekly calls to connect with your team and connect with your leaders. That is super, super important to stay connected, to be part of the team, part of the family. And just a few key for setting effective goals. Okay, it's got be smart goals. And so begin with the end in mind. See the perfect end result. Have the perfect end picture in mind. Visualize that every day and believe that you can, and you will, and you have. And so be very specific. Remember when we were that Stephen was talking about how much money would you have lost if you had really, really go for your full potential. And some people say a lot. Okay, a lot is not specific, cannot measure it. So be specific so you can measure it in a goal that is attainable. Okay, and also, of course, a goal that is risky, because if we don't step out of our comfort zone, if we don't take a little bit of risk, we will not be outside of our comfort zone. If we don't get outside of our comfort zone, we cannot get the results that we never had before. And set a timetable so that we keep ourselves accountable. And we also set those goals for personal and for business. So for personal goals, some of the goals, for example, if you have time and money, what would you like to do? What are the 5 goals that you must achieve this year? And for us, what is your goal this month? Now for a lot of our new affiliates in Latin America, that this month the goal is to become Ruby, because it's totally possible with the momentum that's happening right now in Latin America and all around the world. This is the moment to take advantage of that momentum and take advantage of the new policy that's in place that will help so many new affiliates get to representante, get to brand representative as soon as possible. So set that business goal. You're going to be a Ruby, a Diamond, or a Blue Diamond, or Team Elite. What is the group value you need? How much income you want per month? And most importantly, Stephen talked about that earlier, is that how many hours, I wasn't Stephen or another training, how many hours are you willing to commit every week? I know a lot of us also still have our jobs or our business we're still running, but since we made the decision to start with New Skin, to build this business on the side, to start as on the side plan B, but eventually it will become your plan A. But by doing that, what is your commitment every week that you can put in to build this business? And a little bit of stats to help you manage your expectation a little bit. Whoopsie. So if the person says, that's a good idea, really only 10% the chances they will follow through. If the person actually set a plan and told somebody else about it and set a specific time and to report back the progress, 95%. They will get there. 95% they are committed and they are serious. So the next, then you write your contact list. So how do you write your contact list? This is so important for those of you that were on the university, Spanish university earlier. So they talked about the importance of the contact list, the friends, family, business, and your community. So think of top 5 members of the family. Could be this distant family, okay? Distant family, relatives, cousins, nieces, and sisters, brothers, aunts and uncle. Top 5 positive energy people, excited, go-getters, motivated, big heart people. And who are those top 5 in your family, in your circle of friends, in your business, in your office, in your business association that you're a member of, and in your community, in your gym, okay? And start calling and start. If you get 5 in each of this category, you should have 20 contacts to begin with. And these are good, your top 20 contacts. And then you go start inviting. And so remember, the art of inviting is that the invite is like a movie trailer, okay? Your invite is to create curiosity, show genuine excitement, because people don't remember what you say, but you remember how you make them feel. So be genuinely excited and remember these 5 C's, the keys to invite. I'm clicking too fast. So clear the time, right? Compliment, create curiosity, control yourself, not spilling over everything, and get a commitment for a time that they can meet with you. So clear the time, just make sure they have your attention or you have their attention for 2 minutes or 3, maximum 3 minutes. Invite should not be over 3 minutes, okay? And then tell them, open up the conversation with a compliment. And then gotta be a genuine compliment, and a compliment that is relevant to the business that you're going to talk to them about. For example, oh, Maria, I know you've always been a very successful entrepreneur, or I know you've always had the dream to be an entrepreneur, right? Start with that. And I know you are a very successful professional, and I know you're very good at what you do. I know you're very intelligent, or I know you're very experienced. Whatever it is, that compliment needs to be true, genuine, and relevant. And then we create that curiosity. One of them, for example, as a Lumi Spa, as a curiosity, you know what? This incredible technology is patented, it is unique, and it's exclusive. 2 minutes, your skin changes the way it looks, and it changes the way your skin ages. And we're the first ones. Well, now with the launch of Boost, we can definitely, this is another new technology, new innovation that we're going to launch later this year and early next year. For those of us who are Ruby and above, we get it in Canada, actually get it this month. So super excited to tell people about it. And remember, the invite is about creating that curiosity and also sharing about your excitement and your experience. And there's also the invite for the business entrepreneurs. Go straight to the entrepreneur that I'm working on a new project that has huge potential here in Canada or in Mexico or in Peru. And I love to show it to you. Can we talk? Can we get on Zoom for 15 minutes and let's talk? So when you're genuine enough and they can feel your excitement genuinely and they can feel your heart, they will listen. They will have that curiosity. In fact, just the other day, one of my coworkers from over 10 years ago, okay, the company before the last company, and I haven't talked to him for almost 10 years. And he suddenly sent me a message, and because he's out of work. And he's always made very good income, 6 digits, just like I did. And, sports cars, wedding in Maldives, and now first time in his life, he's out of a job. And he got laid off. And he messaged me. And when I told him about, okay, let's talk. But he knew I work in News Game, And he said, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in MLM. Blah, blah, blah. But I told him, you know what? I know you're intelligent, and I know you're smart, and I know you're good at digital online platform. Give me 15 minutes. Give yourself 15 minutes. I would not trick you. So why don't you give yourself a chance? And then he says, okay, let's talk next week. So if you can be brief, be certain, and be excited, but belief is very important, okay? And then you get their commitment, getting them to really commit, okay? And, but still, there's some people, they say they come, but they don't show up, okay? So it's okay, it's okay. What did Stephen say about managing our emotions, right? Well, so what? People say no, and it's like, so what? So what is that? The 3? I can't remember. But remember, so what? If they don't see it, somebody else is looking for it. So next, move forward. Leader mentality. They don't control your emotion. We control our emotion. So if they say no, just too bad. Just not the time for them right now. Doesn't mean never, just not right now. So these are some of our workflow. So earlier in the system diagram, you saw a little bit about the workflow, right? So every month, first week, first Saturday of the month, fast start training, like what we do today. And it's 6 exposure rule. The person is not really in the business until they had 6 exposures within the first 10 days, better first week, okay? And what that looks like is get them to another call, like a mindset call, like with Steven, with Alan, the mindset call, or another business presentation, get them started using the products, and get them to, start inviting their people, start inviting, because when they first start, they're so excited, and that excitement, get them on the phone, on their contact list, and start inviting, and do the daily 3 threes. Really, really important, the daily 3 threes. The last few months, I have truly experienced that. And for me, it's because of the data. We do more than 3 threes. And that is the biggest reason why our team is exploding. And of course, the weekly business presentation that we have, and also the monthly, the super success training every month on the third Saturday, right? Same time, 12 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Latin America, Mexico, Peru, Colombia, and 3 o'clock for Chile, right? And an annual convention. So we have our daily 3-3, weekly business presentation, monthly, annually. Annually, we have the kickoff at the beginning of the year, and then around September, October, usually October, but this year is September. So this month, we have the annual Americas Convention online, virtual, 24th, 25th. I'm not sure, I think we already passed the deadline for registration, but if it's not passed yet, please register for that, and you don't want to miss it. So with that, we also, of course, there will always be obstacles. People reject, people saying no, and people, those are dream stealers. Usually the dream stealers are the people that are closest to us, and because what they say kind of affects us. And so we just need to learn how to not let it affect us. And of course, there's gonna be people that are dishonest, people that come and they leave. They're all part of this business. It's normal. It's not just a new scheme. It's anything we do in life. Think how many people rejected you when you wanted to get married, or when you wanted to date somebody. How many people say no? Is that going to stop you from finding the love of your life and get married? No. So do not let what happens outside of you affect what's inside of us. It's what happens in us, not what happens to us, that counts. Then know that in your heart, this is an incredible company. In your heart and in your head too. Look at the track record, right? In your heart and in your head, knowing that this is an amazing company, an incredible business. Look at this is Xudong and Xihong, his sister. This is the #1 leader in China. Look what he has achieved. The first 6 years to get his first million, but only 3 years to get his additional 4 million, and only 1 year to get his additional 15 million. Okay, so I know he's already 100 million this year, 100 million circle. So really have that belief and have this mentality that each one of us is an independent entrepreneur, independent affiliate. We are franchise owner. We're a franchise owner. We're developing dealerships around the world. That access to the 50 countries already done. Nu Skin already paid for it, established it. All we need to do is establish our dealership in these geographic 50 countries and have the mentality of a CEO. We are the boss. We are the CEO, not our upline, not the company, or blame. No, we are responsible for our success. We are the CEO, and we are responsible for 100% of our result. But more importantly, be patient, okay? Because we're building this high rise, okay? And what happens? We spend more than half of the time. If you build a high rise, you spend more than half of the time it's just digging the foundation. So the high rise doesn't happen overnight. We're spending the time in the beginning to dig that foundation. The higher we want to build it, the deeper we need to dig it. So just be patient. Be patient with ourselves and be positive and be grateful. Grateful. What did Steven say? I wrote it down somewhere. Be grateful and happy for what we have, but still be hungry for more, okay? And at the end of the day, love ourselves. That's the biggest lesson Alan teaches me, because I'm so hard on myself. I was a 7. So, I am so hard on myself. Every night before bed, it's like whip. I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't da. So this is the biggest lesson I've learned over the years, and it was really, really hard. And one of my biggest block is my worthiness. I'm just not worthy. I'm not so big on the hopeless and helpless, but definitely I am not good enough for me. So that was my biggest lesson. And so I just want to make sure that none of you go to bed before bed beating yourself up. So, and last but not least, 100% commitment. 100% commitment. This is a real business. This is not just a one time, I'm just in for the 3 months. Oh, I'm not there. And I'll forget it. No, Nu Skin really is a lifetime project. Why? Because it's not just about creating financial freedom. It's about making a difference in the world. It's about making a significance. And like Steven said earlier, that you will never stop learning, and we will never stop learning. And the more I do Nu Skin, the more years I've been Nu Skin, because I've been with Nu Skin almost 10 years now, the more I realize, wow, this is a lifetime mission. It's not just about the title or the income. It's about leaving a significance before I leave this world. And so with that mindset, then we have the tools, you know, the self-confidence formula, the statement. If you haven't got it yet, please talk to your senior partner to help you write your statement, to every day to change that mindset, to change that belief. Okay, you are good enough. I am good enough. I am worthy, and achieve that success. Because for things to change, I have to change. For things to get better, I have to get better. For things to improve, I have to improve. And when I grow, everything in my life grows. And it is my turn now. So with that, thank you so much. That wraps up today. And thank you so much, Steven. Thank you. And,
amazing. Woo! Anyway, I just do want to remind everybody that we have the Success System booklet. Everything is here. It's all there for you. We have Mexican versions and Colombian version, which is basically all the same. It's all the same. One system to blow this place apart. What's going to happen as we are growing so rapidly right now in Latin America, people are literally going and growing and becoming brand representatives. They don't even know what a brand representative is, and they become brand representatives. And 1 week later, 2 weeks later, 1 month later, they become a Ruby executive. They're considered a leader, but they don't know anything yet. So it's really critical that we get the books to them right away when they start, so that they can start reading and learning what we are talking about step by step. Everything that Rose just covered is written in the book, and you can print it, you can photocopy it, I don't care. You can take photos and send it to your team. They can print it in black and white. It doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be in color. This one is in color, but you don't have to do that. Just get it out to everyone. That's the key. Success System, 1-800-487-1000. You got any questions, your senior partner not answering you, 1-800-487-1000. You can place orders. You can learn about products. Anything you need is right there. So with that, anyway, wow, what a fast start training it was, Steven. Thank you. Tomorrow, we are going to start at 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
Let's go.
No kidding. This is Rocket Ship with the double solid booster running. We can't turn that off, okay? Let me tell you, you light it and leave. That thing is going to go into space. So this is the way it is. Like I always said, you know, our business, it's like you put a big rock on your gas pedal and you never touch the brake. Just go, right? So we're gonna get uncomfortably busy so that we can grow the rest of our lives. I mean, this is it. Okay, guys. So anyway, thank you, Rose. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. in Peru, Colombia, Chile, you know, tomorrow morning. We'll see you guys. We are rock and roll. Thank you, Irene. We got one last video to play, and this is our convention coming up, and we're ready to rock and roll.
In time. Look at the schedule.
Yeah, we made it.
Thank you, Rose. That was amazing. And thank you so much, Steven.
Yeah, I love it. I love your energy. Oh my God.
Yes.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
just want to remind all of the leaders as we get closer to the convention, we need to make a plan, because remember that we don't actually go convention just to go to the events. We have beginning pep talks and how to get the most out of convention, those kind of conferences. I want you guys to set that up with your teams. Remember, like at lunch hour, we would have lunches together. We'd discuss, what did you learn? What are you getting out of this? What's your next step? Remember, at night, we have these special guest speakers just for us. We're going to do all of that at this convention. So trust me, one day before convention, get ready. You're going to be on with us, okay? And we're going to be planning with the leaders. We're going to be organizing all of that. And then leaders, remember all of the steps along the way. So we're planning to do a virtual tour of the center and all of that, which is not on the convention schedule. So I just want to let you guys know that we are planning to run as if we were in Utah. We're going to do all of the things that we normally do for convention, including lunches together, dinners together, breakfasts together, and all of that. It'll be kind of like Tony Robbins twice this year. Okay, guys? All right. Well, anyway, have a super day. Thank you so much. Aloha.
Estaba yo ocupando el de Tony.
Aloha.
Very good.
Jose.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chao.